Your main friend group might look like a chaotic mess of inside jokes and dead-end threads. But beneath that noise, every functioning social circle is built on the exact same 4 behavioral archetypes. A friend group audit, a systematic way to categorize the people in your circle to see how your group actually operates. Pull out your phone and open your primary group text thread. This chat history is the raw data for our audit. You will see people who exhibit multiple traits, but for this to work, ignore the minor overlaps. Focus strictly on each person's most dominant and notorious behavioral pattern. Mapping out these 4 foundational pillars reveals the specific underlying logic that keeps your entire social ecosystem highly functional. The first archetype is the group mom. This person functions as your central logistical planner and the primary filter for group risk. Scan your chat history for protective inquiries. You are looking for the person who consistently requests post-event location tracking or asks if everyone made it back safe. You can spot them in the real world by their inventory. They have a tendency to carry excessive emergency supplies, like a full pharmacy and a 3-course meal inside a standard-sized handbag. Here is the 3-point verification checklist. They must carry snacks, request your live location, and tell you to drink water. Bossiness is control, but the group mom is about safety. If the intent is protection, the profile is verified. While their constant check-ins can feel overbearing, this archetype is the survival mechanism that keeps the collective unit functioning safely. The second archetype is the professional flake. This person lives in a state of chronic temporal distortion, where 15 minutes means 2 hours. Audit your messages for specific linguistic delay tactics. Look for the phrases, "I might slide through," or "I'm 5 minutes away," appearing repeatedly over several months. Contrast their texts against their actual physical behavior. If they text "parking now" while they are still in a towel playing video games, you have identified the flake. The ultimate field test is the false start. If the group starts giving this person a fabricated, earlier start time just to get them to show up for the real one, they have earned the title. Identifying this distorted sense of time allows the group to neutralize frustration. You stop expecting them to be punctual and start managing the schedule around them. Next is the hype man. Their core operational mode is providing irrational, unconditional validation for every single thing you do. Look at your social media notifications. Your hype man is the one providing the fastest, most enthusiastic reinforcement, the person dropping fire emojis seconds after you post. They will go to extreme lengths to support you. Even if your new business idea is a disaster or your fashion choices are questionable, they will treat you like a visionary. If you walked into the room wearing a literal plastic trash bag, they'd be the one showering you with confetti, telling you it's high fashion. This archetype acts as a psychological buffer, protecting the group's collective ego from outside criticism. Finally, we have the brutally honest one. This is the necessary counterbalance to the hype man's unconditional praise. Their operational principle is to prioritize objective, unfiltered truth, regardless of how much it might hurt your feelings in the moment. Look at this comparison. While the hype man gives a thumbs up for a bad idea, the honest one gives a flat, severely unimpressed stare. Their primary linguistic warning sign is the phrase, "No offense, but..." When you see that in the chat, a highly accurate roast is usually about to follow. Though their approach is abrasive, they are the grounding force. They provide the reality check that prevents the group from making expensive or embarrassing real-world errors. Your friend group audit is complete. You have a map of the 4 pillars holding your social circle together. For comfort, reach out to the mom or hype man. For objective reality and logistics, go to the honest one and adjust for the flake. The group stays stable because these roles push against each other. The honest one moderates the hype man's blind spots, while the mom's logistics keep the flake from drifting away. This specific friction is what keeps the unit operational.